Hey, how's it going? Fred Jones here, and welcome to Techy Tool Guru, my new YouTube channel. And so, what I'm wanting to do today is this channel is going to be devoted to just technology. I love technology. One of my top 5 strengths, if you ever done the strengths, the Gallup Strengths Finders poll, is a learner. I'm a learner, and I have used that to build my business as an entrepreneur. And I've really been excited about the idea of technology. So, what I want to do with this channel is I want to go through technology and share with you tools that you can utilize, especially if you're a business owner or you want to be a business owner or you're an organization, that'll help you to get better and to use technology for good. Understanding that people are afraid of technology and understanding that within the age of AI, a lot of people are scared of technology. Everyone's afraid that AI is going to come and take their jobs, and that may very well happen. But one thing I do know is before the AI takes your job, it'll probably be some person who is using AI who will take your job before that. And so we just have to set ourselves up for success. And one way to do that is by coming back and checking the channel so that you can find out about all things with tech tools. So I want to start off with one that's easy and one that I'm using right now in order to deliver this very empowering and motivating message to you, which is Loom. Now, for those of you who do not know Loom is a really great website where basically it's all about videos and creating these videos that you can utilize for what I'm doing now. You can create videos for your business. You can create videos. I use them in my expanded learning solutions company where we create educational courses and things like that. We use Loom a lot for that. I use it sometimes when I'm working with my staff and I just want to show them what I want them to do, right? And so Loom is perfect for that because with Loom, it captures your screen and then you can send that screen and you can send it out to people and they can leave feedback and they can leave messages and let you know, oh, I got it, I understand, or whatever. So what I wanted to do is I'm using Loom now because I am creating this video for you, but I figured it would be a great way to kind of start off the website by talking about Loom and how Loom is probably going to be a big part of a lot of the videos that we're going to make for the channel. We'll probably have a lot of faces channel. I'm just going to be honest. There's going to be a lot of videos on here that may not have me on it, but I'm going to show up every now and then just to let you know I am still alive and I am still a human being. All right. So again, it is August the 20. Oh wow, it's August the 29th. That's right, it's Labor Day weekend. And so let's just go ahead and get started in 2024. And I'm just putting that there so I can keep it as an archive for the first day that we got started. So anyway, Loom is a great company. A lot of businesses use it. You can see here more than 25 million people across 400,000 companies choose it. It's easy. It's not that expensive. I think that the one that I have is the business model, and I believe I have it as a annual. And so it's really not that bad. I think I pay like 90 something dollars when you do it annually. So it's a really good deal if you have a small company or something like that. But if you don't want to use the business, you also have the starter, which is for free. You can do a couple of different things with it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account so you can kind of look at what I've been doing. All right. And so first things first, I want to go over just some of the cool things about Loom. Now, I am doing this video so you can see my handsome face. Well, I'll let you decide if it's handsome, but you can see my face. And what I want to do is I want to show you how it doesn't have to be this big all the time. If you go down here to this box right here, you'll see you have these different selections that you can make, a smaller one and a medium-sized one. The medium size is this size, much better, probably what I would use when I'm doing trainings and stuff. And then the small one is a lot smaller, so you get out of the way of the screen. Sometimes I just gravitate back and forth between the two. If I'm doing a presentation or something like that with one of my clients or something, and I'm using Loom to kind of get the idea across, then I'll go ahead and I'll skip back and forth that way. Okay. But what it allows you to do, you can go in, and I use it for meetings because it's really great. Like if, let's say that, case in point, I have clients who, another aspect of the job that I do at my company is I do agendas and I create retreats. We facilitate retreats. And so when I'm facilitating a retreat, if I have a client and I want to kind of share with them about what the retreat is, I'll create a quick video. And in that video, I'll kind of walk them through the retreat. So I'm going to show you what it kind of looks like. All right, so you see, it's basically for my clients. Instead of me having this big long meeting where I'm going and we go through each section of the retreat, because for this retreat in particular, it's a 4-day retreat, and that would take so long. So what I do is before the meeting, I'll just do a quick kind of overview of the retreat, and I'll use Loom to capture my screen as I go through the agenda and kind of show them exactly what I'm doing as I'm going through it. All right, and so that's really great. And what's great is about it is here you can see you have where once they look at it, they can go and they can put a love at certain points and say, hey, I love it at this point when he's talking about the introduction. If I go a little bit further, they can say, this part here really sucks, right? And I can see who is commenting on it, so I'll know who I need to reach out to. And then another great thing that Loom does is if you look over here, you can leave a comment and I can say, this agenda is awesome. Awesome is not a word I know all the young folks use, but I'm an old man. So I'm just going to keep it real and say awesome. So this agenda is awesome, and I'll show where you're going to do it. I can put the comment there so it'll know exactly where I'm talking. So that person will know, hey, the person thinks this part that they're working on is really great. So for that, Loom is invaluable because, again, if you are a person who has a team or something, it's really great. Another way that I use it is I like to use it. You can always go back with Loom. You can see archives. Let's see here. Let's see if I have one. Yeah. So I use it with my staff sometimes when we have meetings that we're doing, but I also like to use it to help my staff understand something. Now, if you're a business owner, Loom is awesome because what you can do with it is one of the hardest things that you can do is train people. And for me in particular with my team, because I use a lot of virtual assistants, I have virtual assistants in Pakistan and a virtual assistant in the Philippines and a virtual assistant and 2 virtual assistants in Nigeria. Shout out to Nigeria. And so when I use my virtual assistants, you know, when I bring them in, it takes time to bring them up to speed. My company is we do a lot of different things. And so for me, just to take the time to sit down with them and talk them through, oh, this is how you do this and this is how you do that. So I use Loom a lot of times with my company where I can just go in and I will walk them through step by steps and I'll give them kind of tutorials. And what I love is that Loom does this really cool thing where it can break it down into chapters. Like it'll talk about all the different pieces. And with the AI, it can actually go in and break down all those tasks for you. So it'll say, here's the suggested task for the viewers. The AI feature in Loom is so powerful because it actually has an AI that will listen to what you say and kind of summarize what you did. So in this case, it went in and said, in this tutorial, and I'll just play the video for a second. All right. So there you see, this is great because as a new team member, I'm coming in and I can instantly send them a video and say, hey, here's a video that'll show you how we're going to use Whimsical. We don't use Whimsical anymore. I'll talk about that later. But Whimsical is a great program also that I'll have to make sure that we talk about in this program. But so what we did is we kind of went through and it shows you how as a new user how I can use Whimsical in our company. And so again, that's one less thing that I have to stop and go and show them. All right. So that's why I'm a huge fan of Loom. So and again, same thing. It'll go through, and this is what I love also. You see where it has the different areas where it's broken down, the suggested tasks, because I kind of tell them different things and stuff that they have to do, which is launching our courses, gathering information from the clients, and then creating social groups. And here you can go and click on this thing, and it takes you exactly to where I was talking about that information, which is awesome. So if you click here where it's create social groups and buddy boss, I click on here, it takes me there, and all right, so therefore it starts showing you how to do this next feature. So again, it's a very powerful tool to use that help you to talk to your staff members and to share training. Training is very hard, and when you're a business owner, I highly recommend that you do this because the reality is that what really slows you down. I use VAs. I used to get VAs from companies, but now I just go online and I hire my own VAs. And when I've used them in the past, the hardest part about getting a VA was getting them trained. And so now we spend a lot of time where I train them from the very beginning. I actually pay them to come in and train on my systems because we have a lot of different systems. And it's all about building systems. So we build these systems so that our VAs know exactly what I need them to do. And Loom is the perfect companion for that because, again, Loom allows me to do that, but also to show them what I want. All right. So let's keep on playing with it a little bit here. So that is an example of where you can do it for your own company. It's an example of how you can use it for clients. You can also use it for classes. You know, like for if I have a course or something like that that I'm building out, sometimes the modules that I create in those will be that I give to them will be Loom, right? Or with our new websites. Also, we have websites that we create for clients as well, learning management systems. And so for those, a lot of times we'll create a Loom where it'll be like systems like welcome to the course or getting started for group leaders or how to view, delete, and comment on assignments, right? So Loom, again, we'll go to the website that we're showing to the client and we'll just create a Loom that shows them exactly what they need. So again, another really cool way that you can utilize it by going in and using it for your website, where you can go ahead and do that. So um, with Loom, also they have the Get Loom AI, and you have to upgrade to that. And with the upgrade with that, you can use it. And I don't use it because I have AI for other things. But what you can do is go on and for an extra $4, right? And I can do it as a one-time prorated. Actually, this is only. Huh, times 12 months. Yeah. All right. So it would be 197 to utilize it. I could do that, but I'm not going to do it for right now. But you can use this, and with the upgrade to that, it can go in and it can give you titles. It can do all kinds of really cool stuff. It can do filler word removal. So if you're one of these people like me, I use the word a lot. Like it sucks. I'm trying to edit it out of it, but I use it a lot. And so it will actually go in and it will edit those words out. All right. You have here where it has activities, transcripts. It will go in and pull out the transcripts from these videos. So again, if you're making courses, this is invaluable because you can go in, you can edit with the transcript and it'll cut it out in the real time and shows your views and your settings, right? You can have a video thumbnail. You can add to the video if you don't like the video, because this is what, when you send it to someone, this is what they'll see. You can have a background filter. So if you put this on, it will weed out if there's a lot of background noise. I don't have a lot of background noise because I have a very nice microphone that I utilize. But if you wanted to do that, you could do that. You also have branded and an animated thumbnail. So you can send all those things. And when you share it, it's as simple as hitting share. All right. And I can share it on social media. If I wanted to share this in LinkedIn, I can say, hey, I love this video. I'm going to share it immediately to LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever. If I want to embed it somewhere, it gives me a code where I can copy this thumbnail. I can embed it on my website. If I want to share it via email, I can go in here, just hit the email address, and it'll send it that way as well. So again, a lot of different ways. I used to copy the GIF thumbnail because this is really cool, because when you send it in an email and you put this in, it shows up. And let me see if I can do one of those really quickly for you. So if I'm copying an email, and let's just say that I'm going to send the email to myself. All right. And if I wanted to put that GIF that you just saw in there, all I'd have to do is go up to it again, copy the GIF thumbnail, click that there. All right. And then I would come back to where this is. Where is it? Oops. There we go. Just put it right there. And look, it shows up like this in the email so that when it goes out, right, I send it, I'll get that link, and you see the video in the email, which is awesome. What's awesome about that is a lot of times when people see the little link and they don't want to do it. But now when you see the video, people say, hey, it's a cool video. I want to see that, right? So it's a really great tool for doing stuff like that. And I use it a lot of times with my clients. When you're doing marketing, I'll send a Loom video to my clients. There's also another company called Dub that I used to use, which is great for that as well. Now, what I will tell you is that a lot of times with those videos, when you put a video in an email, sometimes it causes the email to become spam. All right. So that is our first tutorial on Loom. All right. I'm going to, I think that's good. I think you understand it. I'm probably, when we get into my edtech Facebook, YouTube channel, I'm going to go a little bit more detail and come back and make this not so crazy sounding, but it's a good start for right now. That is Loom. Again, a great tool for you to utilize if you are a person who is creating content, if you're a person who's has a business, if you're a person who has a team that you need to send information to. Loom is your perfect friend because it takes care of all of that stuff. All right. So that's it for now. I may come back in and add, there's there's a whole bunch of other features that I may go over in the next video. But for right now, that is Loom. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, please come back to the channel. It's Techy Tool Guru. It's here on YouTube. And today, again, is Thursday, August 29th, 2024. Thanks for checking it out. Bye. And have a wonderful, wonderful Labor Day weekend.